I just caught the 904, I don't know where she's headed for, Ben. If I don't get caught by the railroad guard, I'll sleep tonight in the lumber yard in the next old town. She rolls in, listen to the rhythm of the wheels go round, hypnotic sound. I'm the driver of this old train. I'd like to be in Tennessee, but they don't want me. I'm an outcast, this train's my home. From town to town, I really like to settle down somewhere. New Orleans, Birmingham, or out here in this Midwest town where I am right now. Listen to the rhythm of the wheels go round, hypnotic sound. I'm the driver of this old train. I'd like to be train's my home. Wheels go round, hypnotic sound in Tennessee. They don't want me, this train's my home. Wheels go round, hypnotic sound in Tennessee. Well, they don't want me, this train's my home. We're going to play a waltz now called Blue Violet Waltz. I'm going to take a minute and introduce the band members. Down there playing guitar and he's trying to get thick on us. That's Mr. Joe Jewell. Playing the mandolin and doing some fine harmony singing as well as lead singing. That's Kai Perry. On the doghouse bass, we'll show him out in just a little while. That's Mr. Christian McMillan. And I'm Clancy Ferguson. We are Clancy and the Ragtags, and we're going to do you a song called Bowling Green.
Are you ready to go check out the beans or what? I got my pocket knife on. He's got a nice sharp.
Dear Bowling Green, oh, good old Bowling Green. Well, I've been all around this whole wide world. I've been to Tennessee, but there's no other place that I would rather be. Home sweet home for me, Bowling Green. Oh, good old Bowling Green. Well, if I had a dollar for every song I've sung, I could live anywhere I want till my race was run, until my race was run. But I ain't got a dollar and I ain't got one thin dime, but I got a sweet pie that loves me all the time. He loves me all the time. Bowling Green, oh, good old Bowling Green, Bowling Green, oh, good old Bowling Green. Thank you. I would like to say y'all should come out to the Folk Center tonight. Show starts at 7 o'clock. We'll be playing tonight, but don't let that hold you back. It's our last show of the season, and we're going to have a Wild Wild West theme show. Everybody will be dressed up in costume, so if you've got some old cowboy boots or a hat at home, wipe the dust off of them and come out.
There's a man in costume right there, walking right across the street. I see a couple more sitting out there too.
I think we've got Annie Oakley and Calamity Jane and the OK Corral dancers and just about everybody you can think of. Here's a Django Reinhardt tune called My Nerves Swing. Well, we're going to need all of you guys' help. There's a lot of you, so I better be able to hear you. I want them to hear us all the way up on Fox Mountain, because we're going to do one called 7½. Anyway. All you got to do is shout 7½ back to me. And there's one part during the fiddle break, and I'm sure the rest of the band will help you out, where you go, woo-hoo! So here's 7½. I sold my horse and I sold my calf, and all I got was 7½. 7½.
7½.
All I got was 7½. 7½.
7½.
Sold them both for 7½. Woohoo! Well, I sold my monkey and my giraffe, and all I got was 7½. 7½.
7½.
Sold them both for 7½. 7½. My giraffe for 7. the shaft, and all I got was 7.5. 7.5. I worked all day for 7.5. 7.5. But I got the shaft for 7.5. Thank you. That was a good job. Well, we have one more to do for you. And since bass player didn't show out enough on that last one, we're going to work him hard on this one. It's called Alabama Jubilee. Come on, wake that bass up. Y'all give him a big round of applause. Grisham McMillan.
Yeah, there you go. Excellent. You're pot 24, right?
Yeah, pot
Yeah.
24.
They looking good, ain't they?
Yes, sir.
Boy, they look real good. What part of the
About
country?
try them when they're served.
What part of the country you from?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. I'm from Austin.
Oh, okay.
Down in Austin. Y'all come off time or?
This is since 05. We've
I
been
see.
here.
I see. Boy, have you won or?
No, I haven't won.
Maybe you win with those.
I got a new recipe this year, though, so I'm going to win.
I see. I see. I see. I appreciate it. Boy, it sounds good. Well, they look good.
Thank you. That's old ham hock right there.
That's right. I see it hammock in there. Good deal.
All right.
Thanks, man. Well, looks like you got a lot of ham in it, right?
Ham, yeah.
A bunch of ham. What part of the country y'all from?
Houston.
Houston, like this good gentleman next door, huh? I see.
One of the cook here, he's not here right now. They're brothers.
I see. I see. So the head up brothers, huh?
I'm son here.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Man, they look good.
You know about the ladder in there?
Now tell me about the ladder.
I'll let you read about it. Now this guy, here's one of...
Have y'all brought some? What y'all left I should have done.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'll get it in my camera.
Can we get a picture of you stirring your beans? may need some help.
Thank you.
That's all right. We'll wait on you.
Man, look at the steam come out.
Yeah.
Man, you got them hot, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
That's good. What part of the country y'all from?
Magnolia, Arkansas.
Magnolia,
Arkansas. Lower Arkansas.
I see.
Miss us in Louisiana.
Y'all pot, what, 22?
22, yes, sir.
That's good. That's good. Looking good. Looking real good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all. What pot number are you? What pot number?
23.
23? Yeah.
Yes, sir. 23.
How long you been doing this? Pretty long?
This is my first year to cook here. I'm
First
usually
year.
busy doing something else, but
You from here? Or?
born and raised.
Born and raised in Mountain View, Arkansas.
Mountain View, Arkansas.
I see.
Run off for a little while and then come back. Said, no, getting out of the big city.
That's right. I like it here. I stay here May to June. I'm from Texas.
Well, I understand that. May to June in Texas, a little warm.
Yeah, right.
Depending on where you're
It
at.
depends on where you are. Is this first year y'all entered? Or?
This first year we've entered, yes.
I see. I see.
I do. I have other obligations. Sometimes it's hard for me to get loose. Usually I'm running around the fire truck around here.
Oh, is that right? I see.
Yeah.
I see. I see. Appreciate it. Well, we learned on
The
too.
first time they gave us electric one, I like broke the keys off of it.
That's right. That's first.
They just didn't go far enough down.
That's what we had in high school of Roy.
Yeah, that's it.
You didn't have one of those, did you?
That's a true bean counter.
True bean counter. That's definitely a bean counter, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
I said, I was like, what's the difference between our 10 She was like, well, that's just two sides for a table. They can take that down if they need it for a deal. I was like, it's a 10 left.
You got plenty of heat, plenty of fuel.
That thing? Yeah.
All good.
Look good. Boy, those look good. They look good, Mark.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
They look real good. Got a little bit of everything in there, right? Oh, that's good deal. I see jalapenos,
Secret seasoning.
secret seasoning. Yeah, I see. Boy, I appreciate it. Texas. Where y'all from?
Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Pittsburgh, Mississippi. Is this the first time y'all ever come up here? Or?
It's the first time we've come to cook.
I see. I see. And pot number what? 20?
19.
18?
19.
19. Yeah.
But they say it's really,
Yeah, I
really
see.
nice. I haven't been in it yet.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
But,
Sing me a little tune there.
Uh-oh, trouble now.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Yeah, I was gonna get a picture of you. That one lady had that handful of paper.
Let me see them. Charlie, let me see them. Man, they look good.
They are good.
Look good. Charlie, he's taking them, see if they good.
Oh, yeah, okay. The guy the other side. George cried his partner.
Does it, Charlie, does that go along with your bean song that you did to Jim Driftwood the other night? Beans and more beans.
Yeah, beans. Yeah, we can do that if you want.
Why don't you do that little song, eh? I like that song.
Let me get rid of this. I'll be right back. Well, a friend of mine way back in Chicago, you know, he finally made his pile. He got himself a mansion, a butler and a chef. He was living in the finest style. But I run into him, he was eating in an old greasy spoon, while parked outside was his big limousine. And I said, buddy, you've got so much money, how come you're not here eating beans? And he said, after you've been having that steak for a long time, beans, tastes fine. And after you've been drinking that champagne and brandy, you come to dig that gourd of cheap wine. Now the world is funny, and people are strange, and man is a creature of constant change. And so, after you've been having that steak for a long time, beans taste fine. Take it. Well, you know, I run into another friend of mine in a rowdy old Park Street car. And I said, friend, is it true what I heard about you? I heard you married a beautiful 18-year-old shapely movie star, and yet here you sit trying to make out with a barfly, too old and ugly to be true. He said, Charlie, you're still a very young man. A long time ago. Just have a seat, and I'll explain it all to you. And he said, after you've been having that steak for a long time, beans taste fine. And after you've been drinking that champagne and brandy, you come to dig that gourd of cheap wine. Now the world is funny, and people are strange, and man is a creature of constant change. So, after you've been having that steak for a long time, beans, those beans, they taste just fine. I got a real musician this time.
Look how you showed up. Give me some. Tell me something about it. Tell me something about it. Tell me something real funny.
By my Uncle Clayback?
Yeah, tell me something about Uncle Clayback.
Uncle Clayback, he was walking down the street with one of them burlap sack on his back.
Right.
And his little friend Jeff there come up there. He said, hey Clayback, what you got in your sack? And Clayback said, man, I got some chickens in my sack back there. And he said, oh, me and my wife, we love that chicken. Make that chicken fricassee, make that chicken gumbo. He said, we love them chickens. And my uncle said, well look, he said, if you tell me how many chickens I got in my sack back there, I'll give you both of them. Just now say, 3.
Yeah.
You want a picture?
Yes, I want a picture of
Try to get my britches back on.
a Wild West people. He said he's trying to butter the judge up, but you don't know who the judge is.
I didn't know who it was. I couldn't butter
I see. Y'all pot number, what, 17?
17.
I see. That's a good picture. Let me get a good picture. Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, I don't want to go too much.
Good picture. Real good picture. Did he say 2-day-old beans or something, right?
2-day-old beans, that's why I ain't got a lid on mine. I'm going to have them things thick, man. They're going to be good and thick. You know how the second day your beans are always better?
Right.
That's what I'm shooting for, the winning beans, that 2-day-old beans.
I see. Let me look at your beans there.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I got them turned down as low as I can get them, too. Low as I can get them. Low and slow.
I see. What's the pot number? What's your pot number?
16. Number 16 is the winning bean. 16.
See if we got my camera. Man, they look good. Yeah. Number pot 15, huh?
Right.
Where are you from, sir?
Well, here now, we've been here about 30 years. Michigan originally.
I see.
That's that meat in there is roadkill armadillo.
Road. Is it fresh or?
We've been going by it 3 or 4 days, making sure it was
Right. I see.
Picked it up this morning on the way in.
I see. Appreciate it. Thank you.
There's somebody in there.
Y'all pot number 14, 12, 12.
13.
13. 13. Man, they look good. Man, they all look good up here. Everything looks good. What part of the country you're from?
Pardon?
Where you from? Here?
Franklin.
Franklin? Franklin, Arkansas.
Yeah.
I see.
I'm from Salem.
You're from Salem? Yeah. I guess you got all these special ingredients in there or something. Secret. Is this the king here? Or is this the king?
He's running that pot over there.
He's running that pot over there, huh? I see.
We'll be right
Yeah,
back.
you said your last name was Honeycutt? There's some people that live down in Texas where I'm from. Their name is Honeycutt. Yeah. Man, that looks good. It's good, right? Look like you got a lot of sausage in it or something, right?
These are for the judges.
I need to take these gloves off.
Sit right there.
Here, necessary. It's from Redfield.
Oh, well,
And we're Team USA.
Okay.
What's your pot number?
Our pot number is 10. We
10,
are
I see.
number 10, but we're going to be number 1.
Number one.
USA is number 1.
Amen.
Where y'all from?
I am from Brooklyn,
Right.
and she's from Jonesboro.
I see.
And our other partner is from Redfield.
I see. I see.
You know, Team USA, we might lose a battle or two, but in the end, we're going to win.
Yeah. We're from Batesville, Cave City area. Got a daughter in the shade. What you got in there?
In those beans, we got water, beans, smoked hog jaw, chopped and browned at home. And then we have salt. And then we have a secret ingredient.
Okay.
Here comes the other partner.
Oh yeah, here she comes. Jessie, this gentleman's waiting on you. You want one of our cheers?
Yes, yes, yes. Gotta give a chair. Gotta give a chair. Okay, let's go, baby.
Ready? Beans, beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat them, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. Good old beans for every meal. Yay, beans!
Yeah, I got you here.
Yes, we do. We got beans. How about you?
Yay!
Yeah, tell me something about you. What pot number are you?
What, honey?
What pot number?
9.
9. Number 9. I see.
Number 9.
I see. What part of the country are you from? Where are you from?
We're from Beach Grove, Arkansas, it's near Paragould.
I see. I see. I see.
Near Paragould.
This is the first year y'all entered, or?
No, 27th year we
27 years. I think I talked to you last year. 27
You
years.
know we've been here a long time.
That's
This
right.
is this boy here. He just learning.
He's just learning. You training him, huh?
Yeah.
Is he in training? What about this Indian here?
This is my grandson, and he always helped my daughter over here, the cheerleader.
Yeah, I see.
But my husband passed away, and he helped me. His grandpa passed away, and
good.
he helped me this year.
Well, that's
Him
real
and
good.
Gabe helped me, and he turned into Indian. He didn't really want to be a cheerleader.
We'd imagine good-looking cheerleader, though.
Yeah, you want a hairy leg cheerleader, right?
Why do y'all think you come here and these two big old guys had them cheerleading uniforms on? Wouldn't that be funny?
Make sure I got it in. Yeah. Got a little bit of everything in there, huh?
Well, yeah, everything. I didn't taste that in them rats I saw.
You didn't get that rat? You didn't get him?
I didn't think I needed them, so I just left it.
It won't taste very good if you don't have a rat in it, does it?
Huh?
It won't taste very good if you don't have a rat in there, does it? They looking good, ain't they?
I would have put them cats around the house, but my wife wouldn't let me. Oh, we got to joke about it. Have a little fun with it.
Yeah, have a little fun, yeah.
Get it, see if I can get them over here. Hey guys, can I get a picture?
All right.
Right here.
Y'all want a family portrait?
Sure.
Michael?
Come on over.
Got the children. Spaghetti.
What's the number of y'all pot?
5.
5.
Can't go up any higher than 5.
Wait a minute.
Tell me something.
Yeah, 5.
5.
All right, one more here.
Tell me.
more.
Tell me something.
Hold on just a second. Hold. Okay.
Now that looks much better.
Yeah, I thought you'd like it better.
Where y'all from? The Bottoms or where?
Uh-huh.
From the bottom of Arkansas?
From the bottom of the barrel.
The bottom of the barrel. Appreciate it. Thank you,
All right,
boys.
so you
Thank
come
you,
back.
boys.
All right.
Not my what?
Beans, I guess. Beans. What pot number? 9. 3. Yeah. What part of the country y'all from? Here.
We're from here in town.
Here in town, huh?
Inn.
What?
At the Redbud Hotel
I said Redbud Hotel. I say y'all enter every year, I guess, right?
since 2001.
Yeah, right. I see. Appreciate it. Y'all number 1 pot. Is that your number 1, huh?
Yep.
Y'all from here in town, or?
Yeah, we all work at the college right here in town, just a couple miles that way.
I see.
So,
I seen y'all down here last year.
Yep.
Yeah, I see. I hope you don't have no body parts in there, nothing, do you?
we do have secret ingredients, but not body parts.
It was built more for looks than speed. Yeah. They lived, that is true. They lived all the way through him. I lived on this. At one time, there were 13 kids on that street. All around close to the same age. And you talk about
bring the money now.
On yonder, now we got John Berkey coming up on the stage.
He met her in Stillwell, she just turned 20. A raven-haired beauty like he'd never known. And him, a dirt farmer who lived by the river. She said she loved him and the free life he owned. Where the Arkansas River leaves Oklahoma, runs free and rambles muddy and wide. Where the Arkansas River leaves Oklahoma, it's gone forever and never looks back. by the river and worked that land from spring until fall. But I guess when the winter wind howled at the window, she couldn't help hearing that wild call. Where the Arkansas River leaves Oklahoma, runs free and rambles muddy and wide. Where the Arkansas River leaves Oklahoma, it's gone forever and never looks back. Tried to conquer that wild rage within her, but something too strong ran deep in her soul. He knew she loved him, she cried like a baby. That cold winter evening she answered the call. Where the Arkansas River leaves Oklahoma, runs free and rambles muddy and wide. Where the Arkansas River leaves Oklahoma, it's gone forever and never looks back. It's gone forever and never looks back.
Mr. Bob. G-chord. Well, the rooster and the hen, they sat in the shade. The rooster done the boogie while the hen laid egg. He done the how to call boogie. They done the how to call boogie. Doing the how to call boogie, they can boogie woogie all the time. They invented a tiny cat to cure us all. They had to call it something, so they called it, had to call it. So had to call boogie. Doing the had to call boogie. We're doing the had to call boogie. We can boogie woogie all the time. Play it, Jim. The country just to spend about a week. The farmer's wife, she got to walking in her sleep. She done the how to call boogie. How to call boogie. She done the how to call boogie. How to call boogie. Yeah, the how to call boogie made her boogie woogie all the time. Here's Judy Garcia on that guitar. Just wanted to stand still. A jug I had to call, made her boogie up the hill. And done I had to call boogie. Had to call boogie. Done I had to call boogie. Had to call boogie. Done I had to call boogie. And boogie woogie all the time. When we shop together, our world's in disguise. It's a fairyland tale that come true. And with your card by mine, dear, we could shop on and on. Even waltz across a Walmart with you. Waltz across a Walmart with my credit card in my hand. Waltz across the Walmart with you. And when we see them rollbacks in nearly every aisle, I could waltz across the Walmart with you. I'll play it back. My heartaches and troubles are just up and gone. The moment that store comes in view, and with your card by mine, dear, we could shop on and on, even shop across the Walmart with you. Waltz across the Walmart with my checkbook in my hand. Waltz across the Walmart with you. And when I see them rollbacks in nearly every aisle, I could waltz across the Walmart with you. Here to play this guitar, so we're going to do a song we heard the Beatles do called Roll It Over. I'm gonna ride a little later, I'm gonna mail it to my local DJ. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a record I heard my disc jockey play. I done heard it 3 times, gotta hear it again today. Well, my heart beats rhythm, my soul keeps singing the blues. I got the rocky pneumonia, I need a shot of rhythm and blues. I caught it rolling up around a set down at a rhythm review. Here we go. Well, you feel it like it, get your lover and reel and rock and roll it over and roll it up just a drop a ball, or you can reel it and rock it with one another. Roll over, Beethoven, gotta dig these rhythm and blues. Here's Judy on that guitar.
Well, if you run this thing, I'll go get one.
In the morning, I'm giving you my warning. Don't you step on them blue suede shoes. Said, hey, diddle diddle, got a cat and a fiddle, Lord, ain't got much to lose. Rolling over Beethoven and rocking it 2 by 2. Well, you feel it like it, get your lover and reel and rock and roll it over, roll it up just a tribal ball, you can reel it and rock it with one another. Roll over Beethoven, dig these rhythm and blues. Well, she wiggle like a bullworm, dance like a spinning top. She got a crazy partner, y'all to see him reel and rock. Long as she got a dime and music won't never stop. One more time. Well, you feel it, rock it, get your lover and reel and rock and roll it over and roll up just a drive a ball, or you can reel it and rock it with one another. Roll over Beethoven, gotta dig these rhythm and blues.
No, it didn't take me long to find you. 5 minutes, maybe.
Okay. Okay, Jim says he'll play that old milk cow blues, and I might do a verse of it.
It took me 30 minutes. It's 11:30.
Saturday morning, I looked out my door. I could tell that milk cow, I could tell the way she loads. So if you see my milk cow, why don't you drive her on home? I ain't had no milk and butter since the cow's been gone. I said you better treat me right every day. Pull out that little prayer book, get down on your knees and pray, 'cause you need my help someday. Why, it'll be lonesome around this court square when I'm gone away. Play them blues.
Well, no, it's only 10. Oh, that was 10. Oh, okay. Thank you. You're welcome. I bought you something good with that. Oh, okay. One place where you bought that last year, they didn't have any really things. I saw birdhouses or something, but there's no.
Lord, I feel like blowing that old lonesome horn. Woke up this morning, my little Bessie was gone. I'm crying. Please don't do me wrong.
It's just that one place.
Lord, if you see that old milk cow, won't you drive her home? Take her home, Jim. Let's get real low this time. Well, I woke up this morning, I looked out my door, could tell that milk cow went away that mountain. So if you see my milk cow, won't you drive her on home? I ain't had no milk and butter since the cow's been gone. I'll take it, Joe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say like an 8-hour shift.
Like this, yeah, I've got a magnet.
Way down Columbus, Georgia, wanna be back in Tennessee. Way down Columbus, Ohio, friends have turned their backs on me. Go and leave me if you wish to. Never let me cross your mind in your heart of another. Please
Let's do a little rockabilly. This music was in the movie Walk a Line. Well, I took my Ruby dancing on the outside of town. She took her high heels off and rolled her stocking down. Put a quarter in the jukebox to get a little beat. Everybody started watching all the rhythm in her feet. She's my two-stepping Ruby, she can satisfy my soul. Well, Ruby started dancing about 7 o'clock. Along about 8, I thought she would stop. Along about 9, she looked at the floor. She said, wait a minute, Junior, wanna dance some more? She's my two-stepping Ruby, she can satisfy my soul. I'll make her rock. When Ruby started dancing, she just wouldn't stop. She looked at me and I'd look at the clock. She danced on the table and she rolled on the floor. She said, all I want to do is rock a little bit more. She's my two-stepping Ruby, she can satisfy my soul. Well, I finally got her stopped and we headed home. And some blame fool turned the radio on. They was blowing and a-going, they was playing it hot. And we started dancing in the parking lot. She's my two-stepping Ruby, she can satisfy my soul. Here we go now. She could step, she could step, she could two-step, yes, step, she could step and two-step, yes, step, she could step, she could two-step, yes, step and step, she could two-step. She's my two-stepping Ruby, she can satisfy my soul. Jim Bronson back up here with that fiddle.
Look at that. Yeah, he's had Spark right there.
All right, this could very well be a two-step if anybody likes to dance. From some old table, you take an arm from some old chair, you get a neck from some old bottle, and from a horse we'll get some hair, we'll put that whole blame mess together with the aid of strings and glue. And I'll get more loving from that blamed old dummy than I ever got from you.
It took me a long time, yeah. You're next.
In the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia lives a girl who's waiting there for me. Many times we have walked in the moonlight, and in her loving arms I long to be. I miss her smile in the moonlight, and I know she misses me too. In the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia, I know that her love is true. Going back to the Shenandoah Valley, and the girl who's waiting there for me. Once again we will stroll in the moonlight, and in her loving arms I'll always be. I miss her smile in the moonlight, and I know she misses me too. In the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia, I know that her love is true. Yes, I know that her love is true.
Hang on, ladies, we're gonna do that chicken. I'm gonna recruit me some help for this chicken song. Gladys Wallace is gonna go up here and be a chicken with me. All right. Here we go. Chicken truck, it's chicken. I love chicken truck. Behind him I'm stuck. Chicken truck down Highway number 5. I was late when I pulled out from Heber. I'm trying to get to the show here in Mountain View. When I got behind the chicken truck in Drasco, about 35 was all it's gonna do. I was mad and I couldn't get around him, and a funny smell was getting to get to me, and something kept on messing up my windshield. Lord, the further I went, the harder it got to see. Here we go now. Chicken truck, get my life. Chicken truck, behind him I'm stuck. Chicken truck, down Highway number 5. Well, a hen kept a squawking and a rooster was a crowing, slowing me down and I heard me going. Chicken truck, down Highway number 5. There's a lot of crooked roads up in these Ozarks. Here everyone's got some double yaller lines. If you get behind a chicken truck around here, well, I'll tell you, Jim, it's hard to make good time. But he slowed down, I finally tried to round him on a big long hill just south of Mountain View. He had a box face of Colonel Sanders on the dashboard. He was eating fried chicken and throwing them bones on me. Here we go now. Chicken drunk, it's just my life. Chicken drunk. Behind him I'm stuck in chicken drunk. Down highway number 5. Well, the hens kept a squawking and the rooster a crowing, slowing me down when I heard a bit of going chicken drunk. Down highway number 5. She laid an egg.
Doing good, real good. Doing real good.
A song I wrote just especially for the Beanfest. It's a plain old G. They always fall off. So, I've got my brown beans cooking. I know some of you know they're cooking and ready to eat, so just a few minutes. I got my brown beans cooking. I got them 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 brown beans cooking. When they're done, I'm gonna get me some. Hey, hey. I heard me a new bean cooker.
Guys, up next.
She got my beans too hot. I heard me a new bean cooker. She got my beans too hot. And when I throwed in the bacon, it overflowed the pot. Here we go now. I got my brown beans cooking.
Got my brown beans cooking.
I got them brown beans cooking.
Got the brown beans cooking.
I got them brown beans cooking.
Got those brown beans cooking.
Got my brown beans cooking.
Got those brown beans cooking.
I got my brown beans cooking. When they're done, I'm gonna get me some. Thank you. To Newport to get me a ham on board. I'm going down into Newport to get my ham on board. These Stone County bean cookers, they let my ham bones fall. One more time. I got my brown beans cooking.
Got my brown beans cooking.
I got them brown beans cooking.
Got the brown beans cooking.
I got them brown beans cooking.
Got those brown beans cooking.
Got them brown beans cooking.
Got those brown beans cooking.
I got my brown beans cooking. When they're done, I'm gonna get me some.
Our members come from all over central Arkansas and beyond, and we're about half-timers up here at Mountain View. But we consider it a real privilege to get to come and play for you folks today. Thank you.
Yeah, it won't work.
And we do love it when people get up and dance.
I'll tell my friend she might be able to get it because I think she has a satellite or something like that.
Kick it off, Denise.
Satellite wouldn't work either?
Yeah, it'll work.
Oh, okay. something.
I'm gonna put her here. Let me stop it about. You see that?
You ought to see my Cindy. She lives away down south. Why, she's so sweet, the honeybees all swarm around her mouth. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. I wish I was a needle as fine as I could sew. I'd sew myself to her coattail and down the road I'd go. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. I wish I was an apple hanging on a tree, and every time my Cindy passed, she'd take a bite of me. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. You ought to see my Cindy, she doesn't sound so much, but when she heard this dulcimer, her feet just hit the floor. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. It's Cindy in the springtime, it's Cindy in the fall. If I can't have my Cindy gal, I'll have no gal at all. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. I'll marry you someday. I'll marry you someday. I'll marry you, I'll marry you, I'll marry you someday. Thank you, thank you.
We have to watch Jim, our dulcimer player, because sometimes he's out chasing rabbits.
There's a rabbit in the log and I ain't got no dog. How will I get him? I know. I'll get me a briar and I'll twist in his hair. That's how I'll get him. I know. I know. I know. Oh, that's how I'll get him. I know. I'll get me a briar and I'll twist it in his hair. That's how I'll get him, I know. I'll build me a fire and I'll roast that old hare. Roll him in the flames until he's brown. I'll be here tonight while the moon's shining bright. Find me a place to lie down. To lie down. To lie down. Oh, I'll find me a place to lie down. I'll be still tonight while the moon's shining bright. Find me a place to lie down. There's an old farmer's shed just a little ways ahead. That's where I'll rest my weary bones. I'm headed down the track with a chicken on my back. That's where I'll rest my weary bones. Weary bones, weary bones. Oh, that's where I'll rest my weary bones. There's an old farmer's shed just a little ways ahead. That's where I'll rest my weary bones. Thank you. Thank you.
We have one cowboy in our organization, and you're in for a real treat. He drove all the way from Jonesboro to sing us some cowboy songs. Yeehaw, Tom Westbrook.
One of the oldest cowboy songs into captivity. I think you'd all know it. I'd love to see have you sing along with me on something like that. Give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom
is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. The red man was pressed from this part of the West. It's not likely he'll ever return. The banks of Red River, where seldom if ever his flickering campfires will burn. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. Then give me a land where the bright diamond sand flows sleepily down to the stream, where the graceful white swan goes gliding along like a maid in a heavenly dream. Oh, I would not exchange my old home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day.
Now he's a real unusual cowboy because he's got a mule named Billy.
This is a love song, Janet.
Yeah, I know. It's a love song.
I love that old mule.
He loves Billy Mule.
Billy's mule can pull a wagon, he can pull a plow. He can figure arithmetic or milk a muley cow. Don't need no education, ain't never been to school. But anything worth doing can be done by Billy's mule. I was on a date the other night with good old Sally Brown. I took her to a dog fight on the other side of town. I noticed when I kissed her she was acting kind of cool. She said,
I'd rather be kissing Billy's mule.
oh, Billy's mule can pull a wagon, he can pull a plow. He can figure arithmetic or milk a muley cow. Don't need no education, ain't never been to school. But anything worth doing can be done by Billy's mule. Well, a talent scout from Hollywood came into town one day. He said, I'd make you famous if you'd learn to sing and play. Oh, Billy's mule just laughed and said, I don't want to be a star. But who do you think taught Elvis how to play the old guitar? Billy's mule can pull a wagon, he can pull a plow. He can figure arithmetic or milk a muley cow. Don't need no education, ain't never been to school. But anything worth doing can be done by Billy's mule. Well, I get so mad when I draw my pay and all my money spent. I called up the White House and I talked to the president. If you don't cut out this income tax, well, you ain't no friend of mine. He said, well, let me check with Billy's mule, he's on the other line. Billy's mule can pull a wagon, he can pull a plow. He can figure arithmetic or milk a muley cow. Don't need no education, ain't never been to school. But anything worth doing can be done by Billy's mule.
this pretty young lady that's our fiddler is Denise Hammond. And she's going to play Sally Garden.
They just did. I got beside a lady in one of those hover round things, and so it was kind of easy. That was good. Yeah, I finally saw someone out there. Yeah, they just started. I said, "Whoa! I guess you didn't ring that bell." They did the bell. No, they didn't.
Could you hold this for me for a second while I take my backpack off?
Charlie, go playing the dobro.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Still pretty thick crowd.
Doesn't make much difference, does it?
Yeah, there's a lot of people this year. We're probably glad of that.
He said he did because I told him we needed.
You know, everybody's got the election on their mind, and there was a big election held in about 1919, and that was the election that was going to give women the rights to vote. So I've got a song from that time period. There's very much trouble at present throughout the political ring of foreign affairs and domestic, of which I am going to sing. I'm discussing the silver bill question. Is keeping my husband out nights. He gets mad if I happen to mention the subject they call women's rights. But we're going to vote in the election. Oh dear, how it'll trouble the men. They think under women's direction they'll never hold office again. He says we were never created to govern, to rule, or to vote. Now he says we'll all go to destruction if women keep rowing the boat. He says we should drink and play He says we should drink and play cards. That's what he thinks women's rights. We should drink, we should swear and drink whiskey. Now that's what he calls women's rights. Well, I don't give a fig for his growling. I'll go to the polls if I can. I'll vote, and I'll vote just to spite him. I'll vote for the handsomest man.
Damn woman in front of me.
A few women are clapping.
One of them, I guess, to do something.
How about that?
Alice right now, he'll be here.
Charlie. Thank you. Charlie? How about doing the Battle of New Orleans for us?
Well, I was going to do Baby-O first.
All right.
They were turning
This
it on.
is Charlie Tees, and he lives up here most of the time.
Yeah, this is Jimmy Driftwood founded the Rack-and-Sack Folklore Society here in Stone County, and also helped George Fisher establish one in Pulaski County. That's where we're members of the Rack-and-Sack Folklore Society. I'm going to do you a couple of Jimmy songs. The first one is called the Baby-O, which is appropriate for this frosty weather we had overnight.
But the sun's shining, that's good.
Oh, I went down to Rickville town. I met an old man, his name was Brown. He said, you can stay in my shanty-o, but you have to sleep with the baby. When I got there, I was froze to death. I didn't want to smell an old baby's breath. So I took a big drink and I said, by darn, if you don't mind, I'll sleep in the barn. The night was cold, the wind did blow, and the smoke rolled out of the shanty-o. I shivered and shook with a frostbit toe, and I wished I'd slept with a baby-o. Well, morning come and I took me a look when I heard someone say, sook, boss, sook. There, standing on the frozen straw, was the prettiest woman in Arkansas. I looked at her and she looked at me, and I said, young lady, who might you be? She said, my name is Mary Jo, but the old man called me the Baby-O. The night was cold, the wind did blow, and the smoke rolled out of the shanty-o. I shivered and shook with a frostbit toe, and I wished I'd slept with the Baby-O. Well, she milked the cow, and we went to the shack and had a breakfast of raisins. I sat by the fire and I thought my toe, and couldn't help looking at the Baby-O. Oh, when it was time to leave, she came to me and asked what meant your hand would be. I held her hand and I told her right, I'm the fool that slept in the barn last night. Oh, the night was cold, the wind did blow, and the smoke rolled out of the shanty-o. I shivered and shook with a frostbit toe, and I wished I'd slept with the Baby-o.
Now you'll recognize this one for sure. Sing along with us.
Oh, in 1814 we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little bean. We caught the bloody British in the town of New Orleans. Well, I saw Mark Jackson walking down the street, talking to a pirate by the name of Gene Lee. He gave Gene a drink that he brung from Tennessee, and the pirate said to help us drive the British in the sea. The French said, Andrew, you'd better run, hacking him humming with a bullet in his gun. Old Hickory said he didn't give a damn, he was gonna whoop the britches off a Colonel Pakenham. Fired our guns and the British kept coming, wasn't as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began to run down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. We looked down the river and we see the British come, and there must have been 100 of them beating on the drum. Stepped so high and they made their bugles ring. We just stood beside our cotton beds and didn't say a thing. Oh, Hickory said we could take them by surprise if we wouldn't fire our muskets till we looked them in the eye. We held our fire till we seen their faces well. We opened up our squirrel gun, we really gave them well. Fired our guns and the British kept coming, wasn't as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began to run down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Well, we fired our cannon till the barrel melted down, then we grabbed an alligator and we fought another round. We filled his head with many balls and powdered his behind, and when we set the powder off, the gator lost his mind. They lost their pants and their pretty shiny coats, their tails was a-showing like a bunch of billy goats. They run down the river with their tongues a-hanging out and said they got a licking with the wooden wasn't any doubt. They ran through the briars and they ran through the brills and they ran through the bushes where the rabbits couldn't go. Ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch them. And the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. We marched back town in her buckskin pants, danced all night with the pretty girls of France. We couldn't understand them, but they had the sweetest charms. We understood them better when we got them in our arms. Now we marched back home, but we'll never be content. Make old Hickory keep a president. And every time we think about the bacon and the beans, think about the fun we had way down in New Orleans. Fired our guns in the British Capitol, wasn't as many as there was a while ago. Fired once more and they began to run down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Thank you.
Let's do, hold down, let's do, yeah. Great time in.
You know, I would get you one of these.
Let's do
Oh, it's something you already look at it. I'll look at it.
Any ham?
See how big your bag is?
Like a little fiddler's poking us on. Surely somebody will come and dance on this. I know what's wrong. Y'all are all eating beans and you don't want to put them down and get up and dance.
Yeah, maybe I'll do this. Take pictures for see what cups on this pipe. Take your cup and give it.
Can you hold this bass? You know, you get a good bass player and you never want the bass to stop. And unfortunately, we don't have any other bass player today. But this is Clyde Bailey, our bass player, and every once in a while we let him sing. He's got a cute song for you. And I believe it's a Jimmy Driftwood song too. Give him a hand at least for that top hat.
Maybe I'll throw it outside. Never mind. Look, I'll just move my seat between us.
That's a good little story.
And I've got your bag.
There once was a lawyer they called Mr. Clay. He had but few clients and they wouldn't pay. At last of starvation he grew so afraid that he courted and married a wealthy old maid. He's a very unfortunate, very unfortunate, very unfortunate man. He's a very unfortunate, very unfortunate, very unfortunate man. You can join me on the rest of the verses, on the rest of the choruses if you like. She went to the mirror to take down her hair. When she had done so, her scalp was all bare. Said she, don't be frightened to see my bald head. I'll put on my cap when I get into bed. He's a very unfortunate, very unfortunate, very unfortunate man. He's a very unfortunate, very unfortunate, very unfortunate man. She went to the washbowl to bathe her fair face. Thus she destroyed all her beauty and grace. The rose in her cheeks quickly grew very faint, and he saw on the towel 'twas nothing but pain. He's a very unfortunate, very unfortunate, very unfortunate man. He's a very unfortunate, very unfortunate, very unfortunate man. She hung her false hair on the wall on a peg. Then she proceeded to take off a leg. The trembling husband thought sure he would die when she asked him to come and take out her glass eye. He's a very unfortunate, very unfortunate, very unfortunate man. He's a very unfortunate, very unfortunate, very unfortunate man. Now the husband was biting his quivering lips while she was removing her counterfeit hips. Just then her false nose clattered down on the floor. The poor lawyer screamed and ran out of the door. He's a very unfortunate, very unfortunate, very unfortunate man. He's a very unfortunate, very unfortunate, very unfortunate man. Now all you young men who would marry for life, be sure and examine your intended wife. Remember the lawyer who trusted his eyes, and a little bit later got quite a surprise. He's a very unfortunate, very unfortunate, very unfortunate man. He's a very unfortunate, very unfortunate, very unfortunate man.
He does a good job when he's got that top hat on. This is our last performer, and you're in for a real treat. He's got a Jimmy Driftwood song that you'll all remember. You know, some of these Driftwood songs are what paved the streets and put the water supply in and did a lot of good stuff. Helped get the folks centered Arkansas. They kind of put Mountain View on the map.
Big Sam left Seattle in the year of '92 with George Pratt as partner and brother Billy too. They crossed the Yukon River and found the Bonanza Gold. Little I know, my White Mountain, just a little southeast of Nome. Sam crossed the majestic mountains to the valleys far below. He talked to his team of huskies as he mushed on through the snow. Yes, Sam, with the northern lights running wild in the land of the midnight sun. Yes, Sam McCord was a mighty man in the year of 1901, where the river is winding, big nuggets they're finding. Go north to Alaska, go north, the rush is on. Go north to Alaska, go north, the rush is on.
Anybody here from Alaska?
George turned to Sam with his gold in his hand. Said, Sam, you're looking at a lonely, lonely man. I'd trade all the gold that's buried in this land for one small band of gold to place on sweet little Jenny's hand. 'Cause a man needs a woman to love him all the time. Remember, Sam, a true love is so hard to find. I'd build for my Jenny honeymoon home. Below that old white mountain, just a little southeast of Nome, where the river is winding, big nuggets they're finding. Go north to Alaska, go north, the rush is on. Go north to Alaska, go north, the rush is on.
That might not be right.
Now there was another horse that made Jimmy Driftwood's music famous, and I imagine you'll know this one.
About 1825, left Tennessee very much alive. Never would have made it through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on the Tennessee stud. I had some trouble with my sweetheart's paw. One of her brothers was a bad outlaw. I sent her a letter about my Uncle Fudd, and I rode away on the Tennessee stud. Tennessee stud was long and lean, color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve, he had the blood, never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. One day I was riding in a beautiful land, I ran smack into an Indian band. They jerked their knives with a whoop and a yell, and away I rode like a bat out of well. I circled their camp for a time or two to show what a Tennessee horse could do. The redskin boys couldn't get my blood, 'cause I was riding on the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud was long, lean, color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve, he had the blood, never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. We drifted on down into no man's land, crossed the river called the Rio Grande. I raced my horse with the Spaniard's bow till I got me a skin full of silver and gold. Me and a gambler couldn't agree, got in a fight over Tennessee.
Thanks for the information.
We jerked our guns and we fell in the flood, and I rode away on the Tennessee stud. Tennessee stud was long, lean, color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve, he had the blood, never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. We loped on back across Arkansas. I whooped her brother and I whooped her paw. I found that girl with the golden hair, and she was riding on the Tennessee mare. Stirrup to stirrup, side by side, across the mountains and the valleys wide. We thumped the big muddy and we forded a flood, the Tennessee mare and the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve, he had the blood, never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. Pretty little baby on the cabin floor, little horse cold playing around the door. Loved that girl with the golden hair, and the Tennessee stud loved the Tennessee mare. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve, he had the blood, never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. Never was a horse like the Tennessee stud.
Thank y'all.
Another third place
Okay, don't worry about it.
45 people.
All right, don't forget, folks, lots of fine food and fun and festive frivolity. That's not even a word, but it sounded good. Going on all around the square today. Are you happy we have warmer weather?
Yes.
All right, you're going to make me into a Pentecostal. Are you happy we have warmer weather?
Yes.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
There we go.
Hey, I want his mic.
It's not the size of the mic, it's how you use it, sir.
All right.
Give us some good tunes.
You guys ready for some bluegrass? All right. Wasn't that a good band, that Tennessee? All right, I think I messed up somewhere here. He said we'd quit moving the microphones around, it wouldn't do that.
I don't know which one it is, but they have been beating on.
1, 2, can y'all hear us out there? I think you can. We're gonna get old John and Alex here to pick us a little tune, Foggy Mountain Breakdown. Bluegrass for you. I'm gonna do an old Jimmy Martin tune here. Well, I was born in the Southland. 20-some odd years ago. And I run away for the first time when I was 4 years old. I'm a free-born man. My home's on my back. I know a green
to the highway, ever flew the back road at my railroad track. Worn out guitar, I carried on tote sack. I hopped it out 200 times, always get it back. I'm a reborn man, my home's on my back. I know a breeze the highway, but put up the back road, it's my railroad track. My song. Well, you may not like the way I talk, but like the way I'm gone. I'm a reborn man. My home's on my back. I know a breeze of the highway, but for the back road at my railroad track. I'm a reborn man, my home's on my back, and I know it reads the highway every foot of the back road at my railroad track.
No, yes he would. You come back.
How's everybody doing today? You can make more noise than that. How many of y'all eat beans already? Can you hear?
Not real good.
Let's bring the fiddle up a little bit and the monitors there, if you would. Okay, we are the new Kentucky Colonels from parts unknown. Over here on the left from over at Dolph, Arkansas, and you can't get there from here. He does a mighty fine job, and he plays the lead guitar. This is Mike Sanders here on the guitar. Give him a big hand. Over on the far end, a young man we're really proud of, and this young man's only 15 years old. He hasn't been playing that fiddle very long, but does a fantastic job from Mountain Home, Arkansas. I'll give Alex Hilliker a great big hand. I'll tell you, he comes to Mountain View more than he's in Mountain Home, though he plays over here a lot. On the banjo from Mountain Home, he's been in the business a long time. He played with a lot of people, big names in the business over the years. From Mountain Home, this is John Neighbors on the banjo. Yeah. From down, does anybody know where Tuckerman, Arkansas is? Okay. Well, that's where this is Jimmy Wingo on the bass from Tuckerman. And I'm the only foreigner of the bunch. I live in West Plains, Missouri. You all know where that is.
These are Missouri.
I'm a Kentucky Colonel, so I'm Colonel Eric Lewis. I'm glad to be here. What's your name, sir?
D.C. Benton, Searcy, Arkansas.
Glad to have him sitting in with us there. Hope you're having a good time today. I'm going to do you a song there called The 9-Pound Hammer. It's a 9-pound hammer, laid too heavy for my side, for my side. Roll on on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when we won't go? Went up on the mountain to see my baby. I ain't coming back, I ain't coming back. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when the wind won't go? No hammer down in this tunnel rings like mine, rings like mine, rings like silver and shine like gold, rings like silver and shine like gold. When I'm long gone, you can make my song out of number 9 coal, number 9 coal. Roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when we won't go? Oh, roll on, buddy, don't you roll so slow. How can I roll when we won't go? 9-pound hammer. Well, I'll tell you what, we play a lot of festivals there across the country, and you know, they go to making all the noise. We tell them, if you keep that up, we could be here all day. We're going to do it anyway. Yeah, oh man. I'll tell you, he already has. Okay, John, we're going to get you to sing a good song, buddy.
That's true about anything. I thought that my sister said, yeah, we have to have time to do it. Yeah, that's true of anything. We reading the Bible. We have some money.
Yeah, our friend Ronnie Reno wrote this song here, and I think Conway Twitty had a recording of it. It's called the Boogie Grass Band. We're going to get John to sing that for you. That boogie grass sound. Go that fudgy and swing around and dance to that boogie grass sound. I love to hear me sing about Kentucky and your alma brother rambling man. Oh, let's put the music all together and dance to that boogie grass band. Kind of music going round, known as that boogie grass sound. Broke that fuzzy and swing around and dance to that boogie grass sound. I love to hear Bill sing about Kentucky and your brother's rambling band. So let's put the music all together and dance to that boogie grass band. Drop the grass to my soul, little rhythm in my feet. Go dance to that boogie grass beat. I look here, be singing back in Kentucky, and your own brother, Wrangler man. Oh, let's put music all together and dance to that boogie grass band. Yeah, dance to that boogie grass band. And we just came out with a brand new CD a few months ago, and that's on our new CD there. And my friend Terry Smith in Nashville, he gave me a song to go on that CD, and it's called Quill to Memories, and that's the name of our new CD. And when we get done playing, we're going to get together and we'll have our CDs over here behind somewhere. We'd like for you to come over and visit with us and buy lots of music mics so we can have a way to get home. Yep. You know, they wouldn't want us to stay around because, boy, we like to eat. I'm going to do that song for you now, off our brand new CD called Quill to Memories. For my birthday, Mama made a quilt from shirts that I had on. From the time I was a little boy till the day that I left home. To wear that blue one with the tiger, how I used to plead. Though Mama made it from a sack that got with chicken feed. This brown one lost its pocket in a fight with Stevie Stone. I got a second whipping after Mama found it gone. And this one got a patch place on it, she's still there yet. I burned the hole in it while sneaking my first cigarette. Every time I see the quilt, I'm telling you the truth. It seems that Mama stitched together pieces of my youth. And when the winter wind is blowing cold through frozen trees, I'll be warm beneath my quilt of memories. I wore that plaid one on the day I made the baseball team. I never made the majors, but it didn't hurt to dream. I knew that red one on my first real date with Becky Howe. I look at it and wonder where on earth is Becky now. I bought that green one out of my first paycheck that I made. I once was bright, working in the sunshine, made it pay. I can't forget that white one with his tiny stripes of gray. The first time that I wore it was when Granddad went away. Every time I see the quilt, I'm telling you the truth. It seems that Mama stitched together pieces of my youth. And when the winter wind is blowing cold through frozen trees, I'll be warm beneath my quilt of memories. And when the winter wind is blowing cold through frozen trees, I'll be warm beneath my quilt of memories. Thank you very much. Could you turn the fiddle up a little bit here for us? A little more. There you go. Thank you. And that was on our new CD called Quill to Memories. Mike, you got another one over there you want to do?
I want to do this song here for a guy out there called Sitting on Top of the World. Was in the spring, one sunny day, my baby left me, she ran away. Now she's gone, I don't worry, or I'm sitting on top of the world. I'll be in Dallas or El Paso, hey pretty mama, I need you so. Now she's gone, I don't worry, or I'm sitting on top of the world. Don't you come running, holding out your hand. You got to go like now she's gone, I don't worry, or I'm sitting on top of the world. Banjo. But you don't like my peaches, don't shake my tree. Stay out of my orchard, let my peaches be. Now she's gone, I don't worry, or I'm sitting on top of the world. Hear that fiddle again. Mississippi River, deep and wide. I got a woman on the other side. Now she's gone, I don't worry, or I'm sitting on top of the world. I'm sitting on top of the world. that's a good response. That's a good crowd today out here.
I'll take about a minute to get it over.
Are y'all glad you came to Mountain View, Arkansas today?
Yeah. I bet their favorite day here today.
Yeah.
The U.S.
Well, I'll tell you, I've been down here many times. We were fortunate to get to play on this stage last year. And our picture that we had on stage last year is right on the front of our new CD there. So you can't miss it. This backdrop here is a dead giveaway. We're going to have our friend here to do a little train.
I live down here at Searcy, and this train's coming out of Ball Knob, going to Kansas City, and then it's going back up to Searcy. And be back up to Ball Knob. So, I'll try to get it rolling here in a minute.
Chili had it.
I can hear a little Model T trying to catch up with the train. Coming back into Ball Knob.
Okay, we haven't got Jimmy up here to sing one, and before we get off here, we're going to have him sing you this song. What do you want to sing, Larry?
Maybe I can get this thing around here.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's the third day, first day of the meeting. Yeah, we probably got the wins.
I'll lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, and I'll roll with my sweet baby's on. Hang on and work on the railroad, hang on and work on the farm. Lay around a shack till the mail train comes back, and I roll in my sweet baby, roll in my sweet baby's arms, roll in my sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, and I roll in my sweet baby's arms. Sister can weave and spin. Daddy owns a Memphis and the old cotton gin. Yeah, I'll watch out old money rolling, rolling my sweet baby's on, rolling my sweet baby's on. Lay round the shack till the mail train come back, and I roll in my sweet baby's on.
you told. Had my life to live over. You there in rolling my sweet baby song. Rolling my sweet baby song. Lay around the shack, kill me drinking back, and I rolling my sweet baby song. Lay around the shack, kill me drinking back, and I rolling my sweet baby. Thank y'all for having us today. We're going to get out of here.
One was glass, though.
The mic was unplugged.
You folks ever jig dance? You know what jig dancing is? Reckon we could see some of it? Everybody's too full of beans, ain't you?
Right.
Here we go. We're going to do an old tune now called Lonesome Road Blues. Reckon we get a little more guitar on his mic. A little bit more, threaten it a little bit more.
Well, I woke up this morning, looked out my door. I could tell my milk cow, I could tell by the way she looks. If you see my milk cow, please drive her on home. 'Cause I ain't had no milk and butter, ooh, the cow's been gone. Well, you gotta treat me right, day by day. Get out your little prayer book, get out on your knees and pray. You're gonna need my love, you're gonna need my love someday. And you're going to be sorry you treated me this way. Oh, Roger Gardner. But the sun looked good going down. I said, well, good evening. But the sun looked good going down. And don't that army gun look lonely? Woo, that cow's not around.
Jay Kafka on the bass. Your happy home. Everything, baby, to get along with you. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop my crying, gonna leave you alone. But if you don't think I'm leaving, baby, you can count the days I'm gone. Cause you're gonna need my love, gonna need my love someday. And you're going to be sorry to be this way. I'll take it home, Roger. Let's hear it for couple number one, tonight's dance contest right there.
I'll tell you what it was. We're the best out there.
Brad, can you pull his guitar up just a little bit? There you go. And raise too if you don't care just a tad.
Baby, close that suitcase you've been packing. Just sit down and talk to me a while. Well, I know you tried to tell me what was lacking, but I guess I must have missed it by a mile. This time, girl, I swear to you I'll listen. Help me understand where I went wrong. It's hard to find myself in this position. Scared that I'll go crazy once you're gone. Help me hold on to what we had. Once our love was strong, can be again. Said it takes two make love last. You were right all along. Help me hold on. gotta do to make it better? What have I gotta do to make you see? Even though I know I promised you forever, I never knew how hard that would be. I realized I took your love for granted, but I've learned that love worth having don't come free. And I'll pay any price it takes to keep you satisfied and staying here with me. Help me hold on to what we had. Once our love was strong, it can be again. Said it takes two to make love last. You were right all along. Help me hold on. You were right all along. Help me hold on.
Hard to find.
This guy's a beginner. Don't worry about me at night,
We're glad to be here with Roger Gardner, one of Mountain View's most well-known entertainers. We're part of the Countryfied Band. We'll be playing down here at the Folklore Society, just off the square. You can't get there from here, but if you walk, you might be able to get there. J.C. Bonds is out there. I see him. Thought he was in jail
over
still.
beside him too.
Man, everybody's in town.
All entertainers up here, ain't you, Ray?
7 to 9, we got a dance down there. Come on down. Tell all your friends.
On a rainy Wednesday morning, that's the day that I was born in that old sharecropping one-room country shack. Well, they say my mammy left me, same day that she had me, said she hit the road and never once looked back. Well, I just started mentioning my grandma's old invention, the reason why I'm standing here today. I got all my country learning, milking and churning, picking cotton, raising hell and baling hay. I've been to Georgia on the fast train, honey. I was born yesterday. I got good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no need y'all to treat me this way. I don't guess I'll live fine to the woman put together like you are. With your wiggle and your walking and your big city talking, brand new shiny Plymouth ragtop car. Well, let's hurry up and wait in this world of give and take. Guess that piece that makes me waste every time. I declare to my soul when you hear those angels roll, you know I'm gonna get my share of mine. I've been to Georgia on the fast train, honey. I was born yesterday. I got good Christian raising and an 8th grade education. Ain't no need y'all to treat me this way. Take it, Jay.
Oh yeah. What about that bass player?
Roger's gonna do old Shep for you. Tomorrow, not right now, but tomorrow.
No, come here. Yeah, they want to get away from my
I sure hate to see a good man go to waste. A man who leans on wine and shaves his face. A man who leans on wine and I don't know that, right? Again, let's do something different. Is that neat? And horseshoes over my left shoulder. I spent almost all my life searching for this four-leaf clover. When you ran with me, chasing my rainbow, you say, honey, I love you too, and that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for all the world to see. It's never old, it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. You know I'll love you too, and that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for all the world to see. It's never old, it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. You know I'll love you too, and that's the way love goes. You say, honey, I'll love you too, and that's the way love goes.
Mr. Roger Gardner right there.
Well, I'm busted in Austin, walking around in the day. Yeah, I'm sitting in the slam, and out through these bars in the hay. But it'll all clear up, 11 months and 29 days. Keep the Lone Star cold, the dance floor hot while I'm gone. Keep the Lone Star cold, the dance floor hot while I'm gone. slam, and out through these bars of the hay. But it'll all clear up 11 months and 29 days. I'll get it right. Timber in my hand when he said, gonna sit you down the hustle, shave your face and your head. I'm doing 11:29, boy. I see a man flow from my bed, 'cause I'm busted in Austin, walking around in the day. Yeah, I'm sitting in the slam, staring out through these bars of the hay. But it'll all clear up 11 months and 29 days.
Oh, Jay, play that bass for him. To do it one night. Slam, staring out through these bars of the hay. But it'll all clear up 11 months and 29 days. Look at all them dancers, boy.
I think we about run out of time here. The Turner family about ready? Well, there's Titus.
There's Cletus. Cletus Turner.
Is that Cletus or Titus? Bill. Y'all ready, Gary?
Thank y'all so much. We're gonna do one more.
We'll do one more, and then Gary Turner and his family's gonna come out here. I see some jig dancers there. That'll warm you up a little bit. Don't have on the shoes.
Thank you, folks.
I gotta find some trash.
We're not, but we're going to see. Make a move. That's the
Yeah, listen right here. We're glad to get to play for you today. Hope you enjoyed Mountain View. We're going to start out with an old gospel song called Send the Line. There's a call comes to read no restless way. Send the line, send the line. There's so to read, there's so to say. Send the line, send the line, send the line. Play the gospel line, let it shine from shore to shore. Send the line, play the gospel line, let it shine forevermore. You have heard the Macedonian call to come. Sing loud, sing loud. And with golden arms at the cross we lay. Sing loud, sing loud. Sing loud, blessed gospel light. Let it shine from shore to shore. Sing loud, blessed gospel light. Let it shine forevermore. Let us pray that grace be everywhere abound. Send the light, send the light. Out of Christ-like spirit everywhere be found. Send the light, send the light. Send the light, bless the gospel light. Let it shine from shore to shore. Send the light, bless the gospel light. Let it shine forevermore. Let us not grow weary in the work of love. Send light, send light. Let us gather jewels for the crown of love. Send light, send light. Send light, bless the gospel light. Let it shine from shore to shore. Send light, bless the gospel light. Let it shine forevermore. And let it shine forevermore. My daughter's gonna do one called Jesus Built a Bridge to Heaven.
Jesus built a bridge to heaven, a mighty, mighty bridge to heaven. Jesus built a bridge to heaven with 3 nails and 2 cross ties. To his people by their hand, let them cross that barren land. They chased them night and day, but the angel of the Lord kept him away. Jesus built the bridge to heaven, a mighty, mighty bridge to heaven. Jesus built the bridge to heaven with 3 nails and 2 cross ties.
down in is my daughter. Her name is Tasha Turner. This is my son here. His name is Titus Turner. He's 12 years old. And I'm Gary Turner, and we're from Mountain View, right here, born and raised in Mountain View, Arkansas. So we're all originals to Mountain View. And we are the Turner family, gospel bluegrass. Good to be here with you today. I'm going to have Tasha do a song. She writes lots of songs. One she wrote called In Jesus.
Don't listen to the devil, you'll only bring you down. I put my faith in Jesus where joy is found. He's walking with me daily, His truth I have. There's a peace of understanding, He's never let me down. There's a joy, a gladness, victory in my soul. In Jesus, He's always on the road. That dearest friend, my treasure I have. There's sweet, sweet spirit in my heart, and Jesus I have found. The Lord, He's blessed me so many times. He's filled me with His love and sunshine from above. Forgive me of my sin, I have been made whole. His power I have found is deep down in my soul. That there's a joy, a gladness, victory in my soul. In Jesus, He's always on the throne. That dearest friend, my treasure I have. There's sweet, sweet spirit in my heart, and Jesus I have And there's a joy, a gladness, victory in my soul. In Jesus, He's always on the throne. That dearest friend, my treasure I have. There's sweet, sweet spirit in my heart, and Jesus I have found. There's a sweet, sweet spirit in my heart, and Jesus I have found.
Thank you. Old Crossroads. Well, oh, my brother, take this warning. Don't let
are you?
See you, Bill.
I think we probably just about got time for one more before KWOZ radio contest. Let's do that. We're just doing an old spiritual hymn for you called Glory, 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 Somebody Touch.
It's hard to call.
Well, glory, glory, glory.
Somebody touch me.
Glory, glory, glory.
Somebody touch me.
Glory, glory, glory. Somebody touch me. Must be loving the Lord. While I was praying.
Somebody touch me.
While I was praying.
Somebody touch me.
While I was praying. Somebody touch me. Must be loving the Lord.
They're off. Come on, push that big out. Go, let's just drive that thing straight down that road. Sonic, keep the rear lane. JoJo's in the farm. Drivers ready? On your mark, get set. Now Sonic just ran to JoJo's and the rest. Let's see what they do. Come on, Sonic, push. You there? You about to catch him? JoJo's run now. Next up is Jones Realty in the Mountain View FFA. That was Sonic's last push. Give him a big hand. Let him know you appreciate him.
Too bad.
Jones Realty, closest to stand.
How'd you get that?
Furthest away. One's red, one's white. We're going to see who goes to fight. Drivers ready. On your mark. Get set. They're off. Come on, Jones, push. Come on, FFA. Get it on down there. Catch up to it. Guys, you're catching up. Let's go. Jones Realty. That was a good run, wasn't it? Good job, Jones. Outstanding, Mountain View. Hope you didn't wear out. You got to help me load that hay. Give them a big hand. They worked hard for you today. That's why they get young guys to push. Getting closer and closer. Really close now, by the way.
think I'll be able to do
Okay, here we go. Rural Special, FFA, against Melon's Country Store, the Blue Bayou. Rural Special is the red closest to the announcer's stand. The Blue Bayou's got the long blue nose. It's called the Long Cajun Drop. They're on the line. That Don Mellon's constantly coaching his team. Picks them, selects them hard. Here we go. This is going to be a good one. Drivers ready? On your mark. Get set. They're off. Come on, Mellon. Let's go. Come on, Rural Special. Good places. Come on. Push it hard. Push it hard. Look at that gator flapping in jaw. Mellon's wins that one. Rural Special gets to go home. See you next year, guys. They race every year with us. Don Mellon's Country Store. He was one of the original three guys I was telling you about. Started this thing. Old Pappy Mellon himself. They call him Pappy because he got so old. Hey, man, you and Leslie not leaving just because you lost, are you? Hey, man! You don't want to turn around because you got eliminated. One more time, guys. You're climbing a ladder. Jack's Fish Camp against Easy Trailers. These guys have not lost yet. One of these is going to lose. It'll be their first loss. They've all thought to be well rested. This ought to be a fair bell. Save your kids, move your mother-in-law in front of you. Here we go. Outhouse's front wheels are on the line. They're being spotted. The Christmas tree's lit up. Drivers are ready. Pushers are ready. Starters are ready. On your mark, get set. There we go! Look at that easy trailer jump. Come on, trailer, push. Catch him up, trailer. It's the race. Look at that. It's the race. Oh, which one won?
The left.
Hey folks, do you understand why we're telling you to stay back in the hay bale? I wasn't kidding, was it? Jack won. Help me out, finish line. What do you think? Jack's won it. That's their first loss. Jack's won it. Easy Track Trailers, that's their first loss. Good job, guys. Yeah, that Pete won.
Yes, he did.
Notice the training wheels on the front end. Hey guys, which number you got? JoJo's. Number 4.
Do it again. Do it again. I got this. Wait a minute. There you go. Okay.
This is JoJo's 1 and 2 running. They're at the line. These are the lightweight fasteners. See what happens. Drivers ready? Mark, you set? Here we go. Look at those cars jump when they push on. This ought to be close. This ought to be close.
Come on, come on.
The one on the driver's announcer side stand was the winner. On your mark, get set. Here they come now, this is close, look at that, look at that. That race was one to move on. Mellon's Country Store has been eliminated, but they're number 3 overall. They will get a bronze toilet seat. How about that? Mellon's Country Store.
Hey, Bo!
Okay. Look at that tractor go. I like the good Look like the pink tractor won. If my calculations are correct, it's first place.
It's first place. First place.
Guys, y'all number 3. Y'all number 1. You're 1. Just a second.
Yes.
slight correction. JoJo's number 2 and number 3 have got to run again for first place. This is the stock division at the line. Easy Track Trailers will be running against Jones Wheelerton. This will be for first place in the stock division and second place. I hope. This ought to be a good race. You guys on the end, remember what happened last time? I'd be careful. Drivers ready? On your mark, get set. Here we go. Come on, easy, come on, easy. You got him. Go easy. Come on. Oh, this is close. Come on, easy. Was it the left-hand lane, easy trailers? Or far lane? Which that side? Okay.
It was so close.
Easy Track Trailers, Mountain View, Arkansas, Jimbo, 1 minute. Remember they collapsed the wheel, they went back to the pit, they got their crew on it and got it done. Jones Wheelerton comes in second place. Good job, Jones, good job. They'll take, seems like JoJo's will take all 3 toilet seats home. I hope it's got a 3-holder, not a single holder. Number 3 and number 2 will be running for the championship. JoJo's is at the line.
Easy Track.
Some of the ones pushing the last race might be pushing this race.
Oh, this is what I want to see, the tractor against that one. Let's go. Yep, it's the tractor against the tractor.
JoJo's 2 and 3 running. If JoJo's number 3 loses, JoJo's number 2 is the winner, 3 is second place. If number 2 loses, they have to turn right around and run it again. You know, 1, 2, and 3, I'm not sure. JoJo's is going to come out on top though.
First time.
Here we go, last race of the evening. JoJo's Catfish Wharf is at the line.
I ducked down the front. Number 2 in.
Drivers ready? On your mark, get set. Woo, look at that jump. That tractor's jumped every time. Come on! Push it even, push it! Number 2 wins. They got to turn around and race again.
My leg was done.
Oh, we need one more, baby. One more, that's all. Last race of the year, Dan.
All right, number 2. Which one's number 2? You got to run it again. Get down to it.
Is a house in New Orleans. They called a a poor boy. And God, I know I won. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drug. Oh, mothers, please tell your children not to do what I have done. Oh, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. It's a house in New Orleans. And they got the rising sun. Oh, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know that I'm one. It's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know. Well, I know I'm one. Thank you.